This is so weird. Last time I made a YouTube video, I was like 12. I've reached like maximum boredom level. I have nothing left to do. And I thought, like, why not get back on YouTube again, make a video, because I'm so bored and I have this camera that I just can't use because there's nothing to do outside, can't do anything. So I'm hoping that someone can get something out of this and not go crazy in their relationship right now when you're not able to see each other, because it sucks, but it's fine. People do it. You'll be fine. I've been in a long distance relationship for over a year now. I went on a school trip last spring to Ireland and I met this boy, and you know, one thing led to another, all that. So I visited him last summer. He visited me this winter. Obviously he does not live anywhere close to me. I live in Chicago and he lives in Belfast, which is really far away, and so lately we've been seeing each other like every 4 or 5 months. We were meant to see each other this spring, but obviously that got canceled because of everything that's happening. Over this past year, I've really learned a lot about how to make a long distance relationship work and not feel like the worst thing ever. One thing that Theo and I do all the time is just like be on the phone and just talk, because it's so hard to try and be on the same page as someone, catch up with someone that you can't see in person, only over text, right? Like, I don't even know what I would do if I only texted him or if I only called him like once a day. Basically, if I'm not doing school, if I'm not like in the shower or like eating dinner, well, not even like eating dinner, we're pretty much always on the phone and just talking or being around each other, checking in all the time, being there, having a conversation, just having them around, you know, to make it feel like they are with you even when they're not. And then another big thing, especially for, you know, relationships when you don't live close. Like Theo and I have a 6-hour time difference. About twice a year it goes down to 5 hours, which is like amazing, but it's usually 6 hours. So like last year when I would be starting school, he would be getting out of school, and you know, just having someone that's so important to you in your life, but you're on completely different timelines, you know, is just weird, and it feels like you're not together. And so it's really important to do things that kind of sync up your life. Sometimes we'll be like, okay, at 11 my time, 5 your time, like let's go on a walk together. You know, we'll be on the phone and we'll chat and we'll both go on a walk. Or, you know, we've been using Netflix Party, which I know is like huge right now. At first I thought it wasn't good for international stuff, but apparently it's fine, which is great. And so, you know, doing things just at the same time so it kind of feels like you're together and it doesn't feel like you're so far away and your lives are just like on totally 2 different wavelengths. Another thing we do is like we'll say, okay, this Friday we're gonna get all the stuff and we're gonna bake like cupcakes together, whatever it is, and we'll have all of our stuff together and we'll be on the phone and we'll make cupcakes together and like try to translate my recipe into like his measurements, because they don't do the same measurements, and it's fun and it's just a really great way to, you know, again, feel like you're with someone when you're not. And I think that's just, it's really hard to do, and obviously you can't make up for the fact that you're not together, you know, but I think just doing the little things at the same time together to just make it feel like your lives are a little bit more connected than they might actually be right now. And then definitely I think right now especially it's really important to just think about the future and think about when you are going to be together again. I know that like obviously right now nobody really knows when this is going to be over, but that doesn't mean that you can't be like, hey, when I see you again, like we have to go to this restaurant for sure. It's just helpful to kind of plan for the future and think about when things aren't going to be like this again. You know, I know Theo was supposed to come again in a couple weeks, and it's literally been almost 5 months since I've seen him last, which sounds insane, and it went by really quickly, but obviously, you know, we don't know if it's going to happen, and we don't even know about if summer is going to happen, if we'll be able to see each other then. So I just think it's helpful to be positive and optimistic and hopeful about the future, even though we don't really know what's going on right now, because obviously like this can't go on forever. This has to end at some point, and you know, when it does, you'll be able to be together again. You'll be able to have fun and like do all these great things again. I hope this helps somebody out there, gives someone advice about how to deal with what's going on, whether this is like for a relationship or friendship or whatever. It just kind of helps to have some inspiration, have some ideas of what you can do together, and you know, just how to make it through, pretend like you're together even though we're not, and you know, just focus on that everything will be fine eventually. It's gonna be good. We just kind of have to be patient and we'll get there. So yeah, bye.